The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Good morning. Game day. Couldn't really sleep last night.
Out his ability to throw the football, he finds windows, and when he gets in a rhythm, he's really hard to stop.
Hello everyone, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine.
What makes him special, in my opinion, is the fact that he can roll out of the pocket and still be just as effective as if he's standing in there.
Touchdown, Baltimore!
The lights come on, it's showtime, baby.
Black breaks a tackle. Black with a step on. There he goes! Black! You gotta be kidding me! Touchdown, Houston!
Find a way, win the football. Find a way, win the football game. Break it down, let's go.
Oh, win on three, win on me! 1, 2, 3, win! Get out of here! Wow!
It's the SFL playoffs, live on Twitch TV.
Touchdown, Baltimore!
The lights come on, it's showtime, baby.
Black breaks a tackle. Black with a step on. There he goes! Black! You gotta be kidding me! Touchdown, Houston!
Find a way, win the football. Find a way, win the football game. Break it down, let's go.
Oh, win on three, win on me! 1, 2, 3, win! Get out of here! Wow!
It's the SFL playoffs, live on Twitch TV.
Welcome to Blue Sun Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky for the Teal Conference Championship game between the Houston Hyenas and the Louisville Wolfpack here on the SFL Network. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, and Greg Morris and myself just got finished calling a whale of a first game of our SFL doubleheader. Queen City beat Baltimore 20-17 to advance to the SFL Championship game Saturday, April 16th. That's in 6 days. Who will join the Corsairs? Wolfpack and Hyenas next.
Big game tonight. The visiting team will make the selection. What is the call? Give us tails. Tails it is. Good kick. The visiting team have won the toss and select a kick.
The drama doesn't get bigger than this, folks. Houston and Louisville, the Teal Conference Final. The ball's on the tee. Hyenas kick it. We're underway. From the 11-yard line, short kick. Louisville on the return, trying to reach the 30 and will not. Up to the 29-yard line. So we'll get our first look at Skeletor P. Funk, who had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions in their nail-biting win over Orlando in the opening round, 34-30, 99.6 quarterback rating over the regular season, 33 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, 3,558 yards, and a 74% completion percentage. They start the game off with a shovel pass as Overstreet picks up 3 yards. The Houston Hyenas in the black helmets, white jerseys, white pants with the blue numbers in the blue and black trim. Louisville wearing their gray alternates tonight. The blue helmets, gray jerseys, gray pants, blue socks, blue numbers, and white trim. Second down and 7 out of the gun for Funk. Back to pass. Funk will flip it out left side. Caught, but tightly defended was Lawrence Kirkland. Aaron Arrington on the tackle to bring up 3rd down and 2. Let's meet the Louisville Wolfpack Stars on the field. Quarterback number 7, Skeletor P. Funk. The running back is number 44, David Overstreet. Wide receiver number 3, Lawrence Kirkland. Wide receiver number 11, A.J. Blaylock. And number 47 is the tight end, D.D. Ritter. Again, Funk, 4 touchdowns, no picks last week in that victory over Orlando. That pass is caught by Ritter over the middle of the field for a 1st down for Louisville, and the Wolfpack offense off to a solid start. Let's meet the Hyena defense, led by free safety Kanye Rockefeller, who had 2 interceptions in the final moments of the last game. Inside linebacker number 52, Alonzo Hamilton. Outside linebacker number 95, DJ Majesty. Cornerbacks are number 24, Aaron Arrington. Number 21, Aaron Payne. And the strong safeties, number 26, Dwayne Blackwell. Deep shot down the field, caught by Blaylock. Inside the 25, down to the 22. Tackle made by Payne. 1st down, Louisville. And Funk looks sharp here on the opening series. Ball at the 22, trips left now for Funk, who's out of the gun. Overstreet is yet to get a carry. 3 straight passes for Louisville. Houston in a 3-2 defense, back to pass Funk. Funk fires into the end zone. The pass is caught for a touchdown! Louisville in 2 minutes and 9 seconds scores. And it's Lawrence Kirkland who has come on so strong over the last few games. And it doesn't get much better than that for Louisville. 4 plays, 4 passes, and a touchdown for Skeletor P. Funk on 4 completions. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Greg Morris has his Fear of the Walking Dead season premiere live show tonight at 8 Central, immediately following Louisville and Houston over on his YouTube network. So he had to go and prep for that, but we certainly enjoyed having him for the first game of our doubleheader. And we'll enjoy having him for the SFL Championship game, which is just 6 days away. Hard to believe. Saturday, April 16th, a 5 Central kickoff for the SFL title game. Myself, Greg Morris, Damon Simeon, Stephen Mullinex will all be here to call the exciting action. Extra point good. Louisville is up 7-0 as Houston will get their first crack at the football. On the return is Barry Bergens, past the 30 to the 33. And we meet Courtney Coleman. During the regular season, a quarterback efficiency rating of 87, 20 touchdowns, 23 interceptions, 3,155 yards, and a completion percentage of 67, average of 262.9 per game. 1st and 10 at the 33, 2 on the far side of the field for Houston. Hand off to Darnell Black, and Darnell Black, who's been at the center of a lot of conversation today, as analysis all throughout the league was laid out. Darnell Black has to have a good game tonight, and he starts off with a 6-yard gain. 4-2 defense. 2 in the backfield with Courtney Coleman on a 2nd down and 4. Hand off to Black, and Black's got a 1st down, and Black gets all the way out to the 49-yard line. A pickup of about 11 yards. A good start for the Houston Hyena offense. 2 runs and a move of the chains. Stars on the field for the Louisville defense, led by the league's leader in sacks, Rick O'Reilly. Number 99 is the defensive tackle, along with H.J. Lanshaw, number 72, number 56 inside linebacker Andre Khrushchev. 24 and 27 are the numbers of the corners, Lucius Sanders and Lester Grimes. Number 37 is Aaron Tolbert, and Black, another big gain of 7 off the left side, and Ezekiel Freeman, the free safety, is number 23. And Rick O'Reilly this season was absolutely tremendous when he needed to be. Led the league with 11 sacks and 24 tackles for loss. 2nd down and 3 after 3 straight runs for Houston, and they are running the ball effectively. Back to pass, Coleman will swing it outside. First pitch and catch of the game. That's Josh Fedd to the Wolfpack, 34-yard line. And Houston in 4 plays is looking sharp as the Hyenas move in scoring position.
First and 10.
.650 to go, first quarter. 2 in the backfield. Showing a blitz, back off, 4-man rush, and Coleman steps up in the pocket away from pressure, and the pass is incomplete. Looking for D.R. Sim on the outside, broken up by Lucius Sanders. Sets up 2nd down and 10. Houston Hyenas stars on the field. Courtney Coleman is the quarterback, number 9. Running back is Darnell Black, number 28. The wide receivers, D.R. Sim, Josh Fedd, Barry Bergens. The tight end is number 82, Brad Wiggins. Sim in the last 3 games, 200 yards in each one of those games at least. He has been really the biggest reason why the Hyenas are, to this point in the season, still kicking. 2nd down and 10 at the 34-yard line. 6:43 to go. Coleman back to pass. He fires. That pass is dropped. There's a flag on the play.
Neutral zone infraction, number 72, defense.
That's on H.J. Latshaw jumping offside, so Houston catches a break after the drop pass. Instead of a 3rd down and 10, it'll be a 2nd and 5 due to Latshaw's error. Latshaw has done next to nothing this year on the line. 26 tackles, just 4 sacks, 12 tackles for loss.
2nd and 5. Ball at the
Louisville got the early touchdown, 4-play drive off Skeletor P-Funk pass to Lawrence Kirkland. 3 in the backfield now for Houston, and off to Darnell Black. He picks up 2. Black's had a strong first drive. It'll set up a 3rd down and short for Houston. Slack is the newest SFL partner, and if you haven't gotten your invitation already, you should have your email address. If you are not a player coach in the league or aspiring to be one, and we don't have your email address and you want to join the SFL text communication system, just give us a shout. simulationfl@gmail.com. Coleman's pass on 3rd down and 3 is tipped up in the air and incomplete. Intended for Barry Bergens, and the Louisville Wolfpack defense holds to a field goal on Houston's opening drive, and the kick team will come out. Baltimore missed 2 field goals in the final quarter in their loss to Queen City. Houston's kicker hoping he'll have a better afternoon. 44-yard attempt from the right hash to get the Hyenas on the board. And snap, and the kick is blocked. In fact, they couldn't even kick it. The kicker is, or the holder is tackled by a Louisville special teams member, and it's 1st down at the 33. I don't think I've ever seen an instance where they couldn't even kick the football. And Houston's opening drive ends up with nothing. First and 10 at the 33. 2 in the backfield, and Funk will flip it to Overstreet, and Overstreet's brought down, only a gain of 1. Overstreet now 2 catches over the middle for 4 yards. Louisville, especially in the middle portion of the season, really preyed on that shovel pass up the middle as linebackers are dropping back into coverage. So far, so good on the coverage for Houston's defense. 2nd down and 9. Halfway through the first quarter, Louisville has a 7-0 advantage. Houston looking for their first stop of the game. Showing an outside blitz. They back up into coverage. 4-man rush. Funk deep shot down the field. Deep. And it's intercepted by Aaron Arrington. He's got a lot of room to return the football all the way to the Louisville 35-yard line. That was a bomb from Skeletor P-Funk looking for Lawrence Kirkland, and Aaron Arrington, who's been sensational on the defensive end, all over that play, as he ran Lawrence Kirkland's route for him. And Aaron Arrington gets the interception. He had 8 in the regular season. That led the team. A team that picked the ball off 29 times in 12 games. 1st and 10 at the 35 now for Houston. Following the forced turnover. Big stop there after the botched field goal. Darnell Black lost 2 yards in the backfield. Louisville all over him. That was Russell, 22 yards on 5 carries in a productive first quarter for Darnell Black, and we'll see if that continues.
2nd and 11.
Out of the shotgun, Courtney Coleman on a 2nd down and long. Deep shot as he's hit, and that pass is intercepted at the 10. Lucius Sanders takes it away and returns it up the 18-yard line. Pass intended for D.R. Sim, and the corners have come to play as Sim was trying to run a fade, and Sanders all over it. Lucius Sanders this season, 41 tackles, had 7 interceptions. That was tied on the team with Ezekiel Freeman, the free safety. Andre Khrushchev actually led the team in tackles with 89. 3 receivers, 2 to the right side for the Wolfpack, who are back on track with a 7-point lead. Back to pass, Funk, and Funk will fire deep to the left side. That time it's knocked away. Rockefeller got his hands in on the play. Arrington also in the area. Both of these teams trying to be aggressive early on, but like in the Gray Conference Championship game, these defenses all over the field at the start of the game, and the pass is incomplete.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 18. Both of these quarterbacks have a tendency to play catch with their opponent. 2nd and 10, Funk down the field, knocked away beautifully by Aaron Payne. Pass intended for A.J. Blaylock. Kanye Rockefeller also in on the coverage, and it sets up 3rd down and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Third and 10 from 19-yard line.
Ball on the right hash. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. 3-2 defense out of Houston. Back to pass, Funk. And Funk will fire left side, caught, 1st down, and a lot of running room all the way up to the 38-yard line. 91 passing yards in the first quarter for Funk, and that pass caught by Moran Andrew. Everyone getting involved. Andrew was wide open. Louisville trying to make their first SFL championship game. They won the WAFL championship, the inaugural WAFL championship, way back a long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago now. And then made the 2nd WAFL championship game before losing to the Delaware Destruction, as Majesty is all over that shovel pass again to Overstreet. 3 catches, 5 yards for David Overstreet. Houston really holding him in check here in the first quarter. And Overstreet had a real quiet game against Orlando. 25 carries, 25 yards on 16 carries rather, and didn't do too much in the passing game either. It was the Skeleton P Funk show as Overstreet gets just 1 yard on the play. Majesty again on the tackle. DJ Majesty all over the field. He has had a really good rookie campaign. 110 tackles, 31 of them assisted, 18 tackles for loss, 3 picks for a linebacker. Not too shabby. I was a teenager then, Alan JD for life. Wow, how time has flown. 3rd down and 8 at the 40. Back to pass, and Funk, his pass is incomplete, knocked away. Looking for Blaylock on the outside. Another nice defensive possession from Houston, who's bounced back after giving up a score on a 4-play opening drive for the Wolfpack, and Louisville will have to kick it away, and defenses are out and about, knocking away passes.
Have selected to punt. Number 88 is
It's an offensive league primarily, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty in games like this, often defenses show up, and they have on this conference championship Sunday. Bergen's on the return from the 22-yard line up to the 25. We appreciate everyone's viewership and support of the SFL. It is the 6th championship game, or I beg your pardon, 6th playoff game. All 6 playoff games so far this year, we've topped 30-plus viewers at any given point in the SFL broadcast. So we're certainly thrilled to have everyone's support. And number 70. And it's 3rd down and 18, first sack of the day for the Wolfpack defensive front. Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. Coleman's going to need something deep. He's going for something deep. He's got something deep. Josh Fed, a pickup of 31 yards and a first down to the 47-yard line. What a throw from Courtney Coleman, and Josh Fed is the hot weapon of choice here in the first frame for the Hyenas. Right up the middle, I believe O'Reilly got in there, and it's a loss of 6 yards as he puts the move on big number 70. And it's 3rd down and 18, first sack of the day for the Wolfpack defensive front. Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. Coleman's going to need something deep. He's going for something deep. He's got something deep. Josh Fed, a pickup of 31 yards and a first down to the 47-yard line. What a throw from Courtney Coleman, and Josh Fed is the hot weapon of choice here in the first frame for the Hyenas. Tackle made by Tolbert. 1st and 10 at the 47, under 2 minutes to play in the first. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Black's in the backfield. Coleman's out of the gun. And the handoff goes to Darnell Black. He bounces off the tackle, picks up 2. Tolbert again on the stop. Second down 8. Houston has weathered the storm quite nicely. Louisville 4 plays and a touchdown on their opening drive. Looked like things were going to be easy peasy for Louisville. Coleman to throw, sidearm pass and into quadruple coverage. That pass is incomplete. I don't know what Coleman was thinking. Pressure was in his face, and it brings up 3rd and long, just shy of midfield. So Louisville's pressure already making an impact here in this championship game. The winner takes on Queen City, who topped Baltimore 20-17 in the Teal Conference Championship, Gray Conference Championship rather. Despite not having Park Each-O for the majority of that game, he went out with an arm injury. He'll be back for next week's championship game. 3rd down and 8. Back to pass Coleman. Coleman fires down the field. The pass is again in quadruple coverage and again knocked away and incomplete. DR Sim is being blanketed down the field, and Louisville's defense stands tall again and will force a punt. Punt is away from Houston. This one will start at the 12, and Burnett is doubled up at the 16-yard line. 1:06 to go in the first frame. Like the league on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all at /SimulationFL. 6 days to the championship game, folks. Get fired up. Hopefully we can top 50 viewers. Hopefully we can build the hype. We'll be advertising the game across Facebook, so hopefully we'll get a lot of new people and a lot of new faces Saturday night. First and 10 to the 16. Funk back to pass, flips it outside. Overstreet. Overstreet picks up just 4. Hamilton on the tackle. Overstreet does not have a catch of over 5 yards in this game, and it's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 from 20-yard line.
Overstreet in the backfield. Takes the handoff, and Overstreet with a burst of speed. I thought he got the first down. Officials say he was just shy. It'll bring up 3rd down and inches. Some beautiful gray alternate uniforms for Louisville. That blue really pops. 7 in the box for Houston. 3rd down and short. I formation for Louisville. Hand off to Overstreet, and he got the first down, just barely. Majesty and Payne combined for the stop, but a first down for Louisville ends.
Late show.
It's Wednesday night.
Just to let everybody know, I was having I had a camera with them over here. My internet wasn't working. If I'm Houston, I'm forcing the crack addict to beat me.
Sources tell me
got to be the rumors I've been hearing. Go ahead.
he may not be an actual drug addict. He may have other issues. We'll let Mr. Houston there go first.
I just pretty much SFL late show.
It's Wednesday night.
Just to let everybody know, I was having I had a camera with them over here. My internet wasn't working. If I'm Houston, I'm forcing the crack addict to beat me.
Sources tell me
got to be the rumors I've been hearing. Go ahead.
he may not be an actual drug addict. He may have other issues. We'll let Mr. Houston there go first.
I just pretty much just been trying to keep everything, pieced together and just trying to just continue working at this puzzle, because that's pretty much what it is. It's just like a jigsaw puzzle. You just gotta keep working with this thing.
We're using all the voodoo we can, man. And get some. There's no football planning. There's no Simmons. It's just all witchcraft and voodoo.
Nice. I like it. Man, that man stole my sock design. Copyright infringement. Stop
Of all the teams in the league, if you could force a team to change their uniform, who would it be?
You really want to fuck? You gonna have Sam calling up tomorrow morning, aren't you?
Heck yeah. Give us your opinion on everything.
Well, you just opened up the door to all kinds of options.
I know what I'm doing.
Jeez. Oh my God, we're gonna have someone call us up and talk about how they don't like Trump in a minute. We're gonna have somebody.
That's what I was waiting for. Man, I don't care. I know it's the SFL, but hey, you guys want to talk politics? Let's do it.
Have you ever sat on the toilet and begun to get your toilet paper and realize that they're broken into little squares? For one, I don't know anybody who's ever used one little square at a time. And I expect an entertaining one. And I'll cover this game here real quick. These two teams met one time this year. It was all the way back in week 4. So it's 9 weeks ago. And boy, things changed for each team, obviously.
Like inside the SFL, you can become a part of the SFL broadcast and promote your business channel or league or podcast with an audio or video ad. It's $5 for a 30-second spot, $10 for a 60-second spot, and $15 for any video ad for a whole season. Any ad is free for the playoffs. All money is reinvested into the SFL, and we guarantee you your ad will run at least once a week. Support us by supporting you. Email simulationfl@gmail.com for more information. SFL, rise as one. Louisville 7, Houston nothing. Start of the second is on its way. This is the Teal Conference Championship on the SFL Network. On a first down and 10, Louisville gets 2 yards on Overstreet's run as we begin the second quarter. Welcome back to Blue Sun Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Louisville 7, Houston nothing out of the eye on second down and 8 for the Wolfpack with 7 in the box. Funk will throw, and Funk will fire middle. Caught by Ritter, who takes a shot from Dwayne Blackwell. Ritter's second catch of the first half, and another first down for Louisville. Didn't really get to talk about it much on the post-game report because we were giving Queen City all the kudos in the world, but hats off to Tim Johnston and the Baltimore Crabs organization and staff on a tremendous season, falling just short of the SFL championship game, but Baltimore all season long was a team that was tough to beat. And they proved that anything is possible, even if you're not playing your best football heading into the playoffs. All that matters is that you're in. And anything can happen after that, as we've seen through the first 5 games and 1 quarter of this SFL Season 6 playoff race. Second down and 3 at midfield. Overstreet's in the backfield. He'll take the handoff, and Overstreet's got a first down. Overstreet looked a little sluggish in the first quarter. He looks like he's got a spring in his step to start the second as Louisville moves the ball into Houston territory. Winner takes on Queen City. Louisville and Queen City have met plenty of times in their history as owners in the WAFL/SFL, as Overstreet takes the handoff. It will be an offside penalty, but it's going to be enforced. Queen City and Houston have never met. This is Houston's first season in the league, and they played in different conferences.
Neutral zone infraction, number 90, defense, repeat, first down.
So they will accept the penalty, Louisville will, and it'll bring up first down and 5 for the Houston Hyenas.
Let's go.
8:43 to go in the first half. Louisville 7-0. They got the lead on a touchdown pass from Funk to Lawrence Kirkland on the 4th play from scrimmage. Trying to put more points up on the board. Houston brings the blitz, and Overstreet runs right smack into it. Sapp with the monster tackle to set up a second and short.
Second and 2 from 38 yards.
8:10 to go and counting. And off to Overstreet, stiff arm, got away! Overstreet first down to the 32, vicious run, and a pickup of 6 yards, and another Wolfpack first down. They have kept the chain gang busy here in the first half. Overstreet had 2 guys in the backfield. I don't know how Aaron Payne doesn't make that tackle. Blackwell eventually does, but a nice job by Overstreet, elusive enough to get away. Louisville now just inside field goal range, out of the eye. Ritter is off the line to the left side. Funk back to pass. Funk fires to Overstreet. He's got some space, and again, only a 3-yard pickup. They have kept him in check in the passing game, and actually that's the fullback on the catch. Malifaux, Aaron Arrington on the tackle, had the interception earlier in the first quarter. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 6.
Glory D, do we have an email for you? Have you signed up to be a player yet? 2nd down and 7 at the 28-yard line. Hand off to Overstreet. Overstreet's got some space, picks up 6. Definitely into field goal range now. Arrington and Hamilton combined for the stop. There's 7 to go in the first half already. Louisville trying to pad their lead.
3rd and inches.
Third down and 1. Tight set here for the Wolfpack. And the handoff goes to Overstreet. Got a first down to the 17-yard line, a 5-yard gain. Glory D, if you sign up to be a player on our website, simulationfl.com, you'll also be notified and will get a notification to join our Slack team. Slack is a communication app, and that's where we all talk about the SFL all day, every day. 1st and 10 of the 17. Funk pump fake. Has all kinds of time. Fires it into heavy traffic. And the pass is incomplete. Funk is lucky. That was just an incomplete pass. Blaylock was the intended receiver, but there was no chance that anyone from Louisville was catching that pass.
2nd and 10 from 17-yard line.
I formation, 3 receivers, 2 to the right side, and 6 in the box for Houston. They're going to flip it to, Overstreet, and the pass is incomplete. Majesty is spying Overstreet. He came flying to, look at Majesty pursue this play. This is a tremendous scouting play. Majesty all over it. Finds Overstreet in the hole and knocks it away. That's a brilliant play by DJ Majesty in this Hyena defense, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 from 17-yard line.
6:03 to go in the first half. 4 receivers, 3 to the left. Funk back to pass. Funk steps up in the pocket, fires down the field. The pass wide open. Touchdown, Louisville. A long drive ends in another catch for Andrew and Skeletor P. Funk. 2 touchdowns and an interception here in the first half, and Louisville's up 13. I don't know how Andrew got so wide open, but with everyone focused on Overstreet, Kirkland, Ritter, all those guys, he sneaks into the end zone untouched.
Number 19, back to the point after. There on the hold.
Left-footed kicker for Louisville, try to make it 14-0. And the extra point is good. Louisville 14, Houston nothing. Plenty of time, as Houston knows. The Hyenas were down most of the game against Tallahassee last week and still managed to come back and win that football game. Baltimore nearly, they did erase a 17-point deficit, nearly pulled out the victory. Louisville kicks it away. From the 6-yard line, Bergen's on the return. Camera crew here at Blue Sun Stadium showing the sellout crowd. 2nd year since Blue Sun was constructed. They packed this place in, and this place is one of the loudest arenas across the SFL. Championship games played in Cleveland at Extensive Enterprise Stadium. If Louisville wins, in fact, if the winner of this game will have designated home field advantage as Darnell Black carries, but for just a yard. Black's now under 3 yards a carry. Khrushchev on the tackle. And Darnell Black's day is slowed down, and so is the Houston offense.
2nd and 9.
Second down, 9 of the 26, 4 receivers, and they'll hand it off to Black. Black sidesteps a defender and pushes forward, but only a 2-yard pickup. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Big 3rd down coming here as O'Reilly makes the tackle. 3rd and 7, they need right at the 35. It's about 3rd and 6.5, actually. Sim is very quiet here in the first half, and Coleman's pass is dropped, intercepted, dropped and right into the hands of Manley. 1st down at the 40. That one not Courtney Coleman's fault, but Louisville is dominating the first half here at home. You got to catch that. That's a 1st down. That was Darnell Black who dropped that pass. 9 carries, 35 yards for Overstreet in the first half, but DR Sim, who's been dominant over the last 3 weeks for the Hyenas, has done nothing in the first half. 3 receivers, Funk back to pass. Funk will fling it outside. That pass is complete. Overstreet again with just a 4-yard pickup. Majesty on the tackle on the outside. Houston's defense hasn't been bad today. They've just been on the field a lot. Hyena offense not producing first downs as readily as probably is prescribed against the Wolfpack. Back to pass, Funk on a 2nd down and 6, fires over the middle, that pass caught, 1st down, the 25, 11-yard gain. Majesty in pain on the tackle. That's Burnett with the catch. Burnett, Andrews, Blaylock, Kirkland, Ritter, Overstreet, the fullback. I think, what is that, 7 different players with catches here in the first half? Funk is spreading the ball around. Out of the eye, 1st and 10 to the 25, handoff to Overstreet. Overstreet got away, left side picks up 8. Longest run of the day, I believe, for David Overstreet to the Houston 17. Louisville back in the red zone, and the Hyenas need a turnover.
2nd and 2 from 16-yard line.
2 receivers, 2 in the backfield with Funk. 2nd down and 2, back to pass, and a check down to Overstreet, and that's a loss of 1. But like last week against Orlando, it doesn't matter how little of production Overstreet gets if Skeletor Funk continues to play some of his best football of the season and of his career, really. Out of the shotgun, 3rd down and 3, and they're going to toss it out to Overstreet, and Overstreet is wrapped up short of the 1st down. So half stop there as Majesty again. DJ Majesty is all over the place. And it's 4th down and 1. Louisville will kick the field goal. 32-yard attempt for the left-footed kicker on the left hash. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, a very quick first half of play. High snap, but the kick is down, nearly blocked and good from 32 yards away. Still a goose egg on the board for Houston. Louisville now up 17-0. And the Hyenas need DR Sim and Brad Wiggins, too, the tight end, who's been completely silent. They need some production out of those guys on this next drive. SFL championship game, it's our 6th. Can you believe that? Cleveland, Ohio, Saturday, April 16th, 5 Central, 6 Eastern. Myself, Damon Simeon, Stephen Mullinex, and Greg Morris on the call. From the 10, Bergen's on the return past the 20 and up to the 28-yard line. We'll also be announcing the new ownership group for the San Francisco Bulldogs franchise at halftime of that game. So don't miss out on that.
1st and 10 from 28-yard line.
1st down, 10 to 11 to go at the 28. And off to Darnell Black. Black around the right side, picks up 3. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 29 yards on 10 carries. Black and the Houston Hyena offense struggling as Andre Khrushchev makes the tackle. This is the SFL Network. Second down, 7 at the 31. Coming out of the 2-minute warning. Bergen's top of the screen. Can Houston get any sort of points on the board and momentum going into the locker room? Coleman down the middle, incomplete. Looking for Sim. I mean, I'm telling you, Louisville has about 3 or 4 different guys on sim every single play. He's just not open. Coleman's going to have to get creative. 3rd down and 7. And Houston has to be careful because they could give Louisville the ball back with 3 timeouts and a 2-minute offense. Coleman changes the play, back to pass, swings it outside, caught by Sim, it's short of the 1st down. Houston's offense really struggling since that opening drive that ended in a botched field goal. They have to punt again. Just no room to breathe. For Houston's offense. Hyenas will punt it away. From the 30, Burnett smashed at the 32-yard line. Put up SFL Update halftime report. We'll have first half highlights, stats, and analysis. And if you missed the Field of Dreams feature that was done for the SFL, just an incredible work of art. We'll play that again for you. 1st and 10 at the 32. Handoff on a counter, Overstreet. He is whacked in the backfield, no gain. Alonzo Hamilton with the big shot. Hamilton led the league in tackles this regular season. 128, 1 interception. And 21 tackles for loss led the team. 83 tackles for loss for Houston on the season. And a fun fact, their opponent had 83 as well. 2nd and 10, 7 in the box, handoff Overstreet again. And Louisville's sticking with the ground game. It's a pickup of 5. Timeout call, they have 2 left. Third and 5 coming at the 36, 1:14 to go in the first half. A scoreless first half for Houston.
3rd and 5. 37 yards.
3 receivers, 2 backs. Funk will throw. Funk swings it outside. Oh, Burnett with the catch. They said he was short of the 1st down. And Azuma will come on momentarily to punt it away, but I'm not so sure we'll get a challenge there.
Back to punt.
SpecPoo1424, send them in an email. Send them my way. Always happy to hear people's suggestions. Obviously, you know, depending upon how it works with our system, you know, some things we can do, some things we can't, just because of our current limitations. But happy to hear any ideas you want to have, because we will most certainly add some more stuff in for the championship game. Nice stop from Houston's defense. No booth review on the 4th and short. Louisville punts it away, and Houston's got another shot. 3 timeouts, 1 minute and 2 to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 from 22-yard line.
Houston's got to get moving at some point. Coleman changing the play at the line. And off to Black. Black makes a couple, people miss. Black breaks a tackle. Black in the open field. No one's going to get him. And Darnell Black's going to walk into the end zone to put Houston on the board. Darnell Black gets away. And finally, Houston has a pulse offensively. And it's 17-6. Just an excellent job by Darnell Black avoiding defenders. And Black may have put himself over 100 on that carry. And Houston finally with some momentum here in the first half. Lord Raider 77 deadline for player applications won't be until about a week until the draft is slated to begin. So there's still time for that. And the extra point for Houston is up and good. Houston 7 and Louisville 17. Hyenas don't even need any of their timeouts, but do give Louisville the football back with 50 seconds to go in a 10-point ball game. Teal Conference Championship.
To kick off. Number 1, deep to receive.
Houston kicks it away. Burnett on the short kick. Returns from the 11-yard line and gets out to the 30. That was nearly a fumble there. Ball came out. Officials say that he was down. Glory D, that's awesome. You'll be in the SFL before you know it.
First and 10 from 30 yards.
First down and 10 at the 34, Louisville. 10-point lead. Has a chance to get it back to 17 before we hit the half. Back to pass. Funk is pressured a bit, and that pass is incomplete. Well defended down the field. Hamilton was on Overstreet, and Houston is not letting David Overstreet leave their sight. Hamilton all over that play. Funk looking for a pass interference penalty. Let's take another look at it. That was close, but I think Hamilton swatted the ball away before getting an arm on Overstreet. Great defense there from Hamilton.
Second and 10 from 30 yards.
Second down and 10 at the 30. Two in the backfield, 3 receivers, second and 10. And a shovel pass to Overstreet. This time Overstreet finds some space, got 8 yards. That's the most he's gotten all day. Payne and Hamilton combine for the stop. Third down and 2. Down to 30 seconds to go. 2 timeouts. They're going to shovel it to him again. And Overstreet, did he get the first down? Yes, he did at the 40. Just barely. Rockefeller on the tackle. Is that the only play Louisville has in this formation? Is the bigger question. 15 seconds to go before the half. Nope, Funk's going to throw. Funk down the field. That pass is caught to the 47-yard line. 8 seconds left. And Louisville will have time for one more play as they burn their second timeout. Hail Mary formation coming for Louisville, as the Wolfpack pick up some yards just before the end of the half. Funk talking it over with his coach. Four wide receivers, all to the near side, and press coverage at the line for Houston. SFL update halftime is moments away. And the Hail Mary from Skeletor P. Funk is on its way and incomplete. So Houston ends the half on a positive note. It's the end of the first half of play. Houston 7 and Louisville 17. The SFL update highlights on the halftime report are next. This is the Teal Conference Championship on the SFL Network.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure never to miss a moment of the action by following our channel on Twitch. This has been SFL Halftime Update. Enjoy the second half.
Today is the day. After many months of research, strategy, game day adjustments, wins and losses, and the edge of the seat drama of the first round of the playoffs, it's Conference Championship Sunday.
Garcia fires deep down the middle, wide open! That's Studwell, and that's a touchdown, Queen City!
16 teams built a playbook around the strengths and weaknesses of their players. Each week, playbooks were adjusted to attempt to take advantage of the vulnerabilities of the other teams. They fought and clawed their way, week after week, during a 12-game season in an attempt to make the playoffs.
Funk back to pass. Funk hit hard as he threw! Wide open down the field! Lawrence Kirkland touchdown!
It then became a survive and advance struggle. The playoff drama has been real, full of surprises, upsets, and epic moments. A battle of will, chance, and someone stepping up and making a play during those critical, game-defining moments.
Dazzle to the end zone, and pass is caught! It's caught! Oh, forgive my voice, the Crabs have just won! Joaquin Parado!
Only 4 teams put together the players at certain positions with certain abilities with a particular playbook that brought them to this moment.
Back to pass, deep shot! Wide open, Sim! It's a walk-off! The Hyenas advance!
And only 2 teams will rise. At the end of this day, the SFL championship game will be set. And one of those teams will be crowned by Commissioner Cameron Irvine as the champion of the Simulation Football League.
Are set for the kickoff. Number 88, deep to receive.
Start of the second half here from Louisville. Houston gets the ball to start the third quarter. They're down 10, but scored on their last possession. A Darnell Black escape act as Barry Bergen's on a return. There is a flag on the play. That's likely coming back.
Clipping, number 85, receiving team.
Clipping, you don't see that called a lot. That'll bring the ball all the way back to the 13. So Coleman and the Hyena offense is pinned deep. A refresher of who's on the field. Coleman, Black, Sim, Fed, Bergens, and Wiggins is the Houston Hyena offense. O'Reilly, Latshaw, Khrushchev, Sanders, Grimes, Tolbert, and Freeman is the Wolfpack defense. First and 10 of the 13, 2 in the backfield. Coleman going to take a deep drop back, fire it. Down the field, knocked away. Looking for his tight end, Wiggins, for the first time tonight. Khrushchev in coverage. A lot of zip on that football from Coleman, but there just hasn't been a lot of windows, particularly deep, for Courtney Coleman to throw the football through. Louisville's defense has put on an impressive show so far this evening. 3 in the backfield now. Sim is to the bottom of the screen. Second down and 10 for Houston. Back to pass. And Black swings it outside. Nobody was open. It's just a 1-yard gain, and Russell now with 5 tackles, 1 in the backfield. Russell playing opposite of Khrushchev in the linebacker department. 3rd and long right out of the gates for the Hyenas. 4 receivers. Coleman is out of the gun. Black to his right. Just 5 in the box for Louisville. Press coverage. Back to pass. Coleman flips it short. Pass off into the corner. And Bergens couldn't find it. A first down saving tackle on the outside. It's a gain of just 6. And Houston goes 3 and out on their opening possession and will have to punt it away.
Let's go.
More great defense out of Louisville. They just had one bad play today defensively, and that was when Black was able to make some moves and put some points up on the board. This will be good field position for the Wolfpack. Burnett from his 42 on a return, and 4 or 5 Miami defenders in the area to bring him down at the 45-yard line. Winner faces Queen City, who beat Baltimore 20-17 in the Gray Conference Final. All 5 previous playoff games up to this point have been won or lost in the final 2 minutes, with the victor or the loser having a chance to win the game in the last couple of minutes. As Funk swings it out, that pass is caught. Ritter is going the wrong way, but does manage 5 yards on the game. A couple of people asking about the players and where everybody looks, free agents, what spots are open. The SFL is actually looking to make that a more transparent process. In fact, the board of directors just met last night to try to fix that process so that people looking for a home in the SFL will be able to know exactly what's out there, what's available on our website, instead of sort of just signing up blind. We're looking to fix that process and make it a little bit more transparent for all of you, so that we can get all of you involved with a team or with an organization quicker. David Overstreet around the end. He's got a first down to the Houston 33-yard line. We don't know yet who our free agents are going to be, because we haven't had the off-season, any off-season events, and all off-season events are broadcasted live here on the SFL Network on Twitch. First and 10 at the 33. Louisville is driving right down the field here to start the third quarter, trying to extend their lead. They were up 17-0 in this ball game. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Funk back to pass. Funk fires over the middle, and D.D. Ritter is killing this team. Nobody is defending this guy. That's at least 4 catches now for Ritter, and another Louisville first down up to the 21, as Skeletor P. Funk continues to play outstanding football. Lawrence Kirkland has been a bit quiet in this game, but it's been everybody else, as Aaron Arrington has shut down Kirkland on the outside. First and 10 of the 21. And off to Overstreet, and he picks up 5 on the play to the 16. Spec-Poo 1424. All SFL players will get, all active SFL players will get their invites to Slack tonight. Obviously, we want to build that community, and we feel like we can build our Slack communication system up into the hundreds before next season. Excited to start the Slack era of the SFL. Second and 5 at the 16. Funk back to pass, fires down the middle of the field. That pass is caught at the 2. In between multiple Houston defenders. A.J. Blaylock on the catch. 209 yards now for Skeletor P. Funk in this game. Courtney Coleman just 50-plus yards. There, I mean, he just has not done his part tonight against the Wolfpack. Out of the eye. Overstreet will take the handoff, and he's wrapped up by Arrington. And a big fella at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal at the 2. Houston desperate for a stop to keep this a 2-score game.
Second and goal.
Second down goal at the 2-yard line. 2 receivers now both to the right. There's nobody on the slot there. Handoff on a counter. Overstreet is pounded in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. Houston all over that play. Haynes on the tackle. 3rd down and goal coming up at the 5. Already halfway through the 3rd quarter.
3rd and goal.
Louisville by 10. And stopping them from the end zone means the difference between a 2 and 3 possession ball game. Kirkland bottom of the screen, back to pass Funk. And Funk will fire at left corner, and the pass is intercepted! Intercepted by Aaron Arrington. That's his 2nd takeaway of the game. What a play by Arrington in the end zone. Absolutely shutting Kirkland down. Arrington puts himself in a position for Defensive Player of the Year with the way that he's played during the regular season and in the postseason. And Houston keeps Louisville off the board, down just 10. They'll take over. Black 11 carries, a $107, with only really one big run. 1st and 10 at the 20. Back to pass Coleman. Coleman deep shot down the field. Got him in, 1st down to the 43. That's DR Sim finally getting involved in the offense at the 5:30 mark of the 3rd quarter, and it's a 1st down Houston. That looked like just a straight go route. Oh, nice double move. Froze the linebacker. Sim in the slot. Beautiful play call there for Houston. Trying to stay aggressive down 10. Three in the backfield, handoff, Black. And Black, the blitz is picked up. Black is out in the open field, 40, 30, Darnell Black, 20, and Houston's down by 4. 2 touchdowns in 3 possessions for Houston's Darnell Black, who is starting to find a rhythm in this game. Hurdled over just a tremendous job blocking on the outside. Louisville had the play ran. They brought pressure off that left side to contain Darnell Black, and the blocking was exceptional. .505 to go in the 3rd. It's a 4-point game, and again, we're headed for drama.
Back for the point after. Number 13 on the hold.
Darnell Black picked a great game to finally show back up for this Houston Hyena team. Darnell Black in the regular season had the outstanding 265-yard game, 4-touchdown performance against the Renegades in Week 12. But he had a stretch there in the middle of the season where 6 of his 7 games failed to reach over 100 yards. Now against the Wolfpack way back in Week 1, as everyone likes to bring up, the record 424 rushing yards for Black. But in the second meeting with Louisville, Black just 60 yards on 17 carries. Darnell approaching 200 tonight, as he has kept Houston in this game along with Aaron Arrington. Black and Arrington, you could throw DJ Majesty's name in there, have kept this alive. By the way, we didn't get to the gold stars of the first half presented by Dax Stats. Darnell Black, 107 yards and a touchdown in that first half. Funk, 178 yards and 2 TDs through the air. And DJ Majesty and Alonzo Hamilton combined for 13 tackles just in the first half alone. 1st and 10 at the 28. Back to pass, Funk. And Funk fires down the middle. That pass is complete. The 47. A laser to Lawrence Kirkland. Tackle by Hamilton. Kirkland now with 4 grabs. 61 yards and a fresh set of downs for Louisville. Wow, DR Sim seriously has missed both of his touchdowns tonight because of women. Come on, man. 1st and 10 to the 47. Maybe you should leave the room more often, DR. Overstreet breaks a tackle. He picks up 8. Smashed at the 45.
44 with the carry. He picks up 8 yards on the play. Number 55 with the tackle.
Second and 2. 4:10 to go in the 3rd. A 3-point game. Hand off to Overstreet. Got a first down and more up to the 36. David Overstreet running hard here on this drive. And again, Louisville is knocking on the door of scoring position. Seems like Louisville's been on Houston's side of the field more often than not tonight. SFL title games, Saturday, April 16th. Put it in your calendars. It's must-see television, as the winner of this game will take on the Queen City Corsairs from Cleveland. Back to pass, Funk. Funk fires it outside. That pass is caught past the 35 for 32. 4-yard pickup. It's the fullback's second grab. Malifaux on the outside. Another low-scoring, gritty, cutthroat football game.
2nd and 5.
2nd down and 6 at the 32. Back to pass, Funk. Flips it out Overstreet. And again, Overstreet nowhere to go. Payne out there on the stop. 3rd and 6, and that's what Overstreet is feeling. He has done nothing in the passing game tonight.
3rd and 6.
Third down and 6. Back to pass. Funk. All kinds of time. It's breaking down now. Has to swing out a check. And the pass is for a first down. Nobody was on David Overstreet. A first down to the 24-yard line. Just shy of 2 minutes to go in the third. Funk was looking downfield. He had all kinds of time. Nobody was open. And finally, he looked left, and nobody was on Overstreet. 2:15 to go in the third. The 2 times Kirkland's been targeted and does not have a catch. Arrington's got an interception. Hand off to Overstreet, and he is smashed. 1-yard pickup. Got a face full of hyena there, and it's 2nd and 9.
Number 55, credited with the tackle.
Louisville's been blanked in this third quarter.
2nd and 8 from 22-yard line.
Got their first home playoff win last week, 34-30 over Orlando. 4 receivers, 3 to the left side. Funk's out of the shotgun, back to pass. Funk pump fake, now steps up in trouble. Hit as he threw. What a throw from Funk. That pass is caught by Tequan Collins. Brings up 3rd down and 3, but what a play from Funk to get that football out of his hands just in time.
3rd and 3 from 16-yard line.
3rd down, 3 yards. 2 receivers, 2 backs, short side left, handoff Overstreet, far side. Overstreet is put down. No gain. And it's may have been Collins on the carry. Forces a 4th down, and Houston's defense steps up again, holding Louisville out of the end zone.
Number 19 will come in to attempt a field goal from the 17-yard line.
This is a 34-yard field goal. Of course, Houston, this would be a tie game if Houston would have made their field goal. The holder got tackled in the backfield. Way back in the first quarter, 34-yard kick. Left-footed kicker, right hash. Snap a little off center, but pretty decent, and that kick is good. 34 yards away. Louisville now up 20-14. Houston closing in and can take the lead with a touchdown. You're watching the Teal Conference Championship on the SFL Network. This is the 102nd game of the SFL season. That is hard to comprehend. Bergen's on a return, and he is body slammed at the 29-yard line. Bergen's quiet in the passing game, but he only had 2 catches last week, and one of them was the touchdown that eventually tied the game.
First and 10 from 29 yards.
First and 10 for Houston. They have trimmed the deficit, and for the first time today can take the lead with a touchdown offensively. Coleman back to pass. Coleman deep shot down the field. That pass is incomplete. Should have been picked. Colbert and Manley on the coverage. Coleman needs to just stop throwing the ball down the field because nothing's open. Still under 100 yards in this game.
Let's go. Second and 10.
Aaron Tolbert's had a quality outing. 81 tackles, second on the team this year, 4 picks. 2 in the backfield, Coleman changing up the play. Coleman to pass. Deep drop back, fires down the middle. The pass is tipped up in the air and incomplete. He had Fed going deep and the pass just a bit underthrown, 3rd and 10. A lot of missed opportunities by Louisville to get interceptions and to run the other way. Lou Sun Stadium getting loud, 3rd down and 10. Final stages of the 3rd quarter. Coleman back to pass, he'll fling it outside. Black's got to make a man miss, and he got away and nearly got the first down. Tackled out of bounds, 1 yard short. Darnell Black nearly did it all. And that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Wolfpack 20.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And Houston 14. This is the Teal Conference Championship, and we've got a quarter to go before we find out the championship game matchup. This is the Teal Conference Championship on the SFL Network. We'll be back to Louisville in a moment.
This spring and early summer, there will be no SFL and no N. Hi, my name is Harvey Maddox, and I am a football addict. This spring and early summer, there will be no SFL and no NFL. But there is hope for all of us. It's the CAG NFL Football 24/7, 365. Get your game on playing APF 2K8 with NFL teams, 42 editable players, great competition, and great sportsmanship. Build your team with the allotted point system and take to the field just once per week with your NFL uniforms. Compete for the coveted Dazzle 47 trophy and get your name on the CAG NFL Wall of Champions. Check it out today at www.cagnfl.com. Get addicted this spring.
Side effects may include perspiration, interception regrets, nighttime sweats, out-route fatigue, fade withdrawal, permanent Madden separation, 3-step drop.
Like our league partners, CAG NFL, you can become a part of the SFL broadcast and promote your business, channel, league, or podcast with an audio or video ad. It's $5 for a 30-second spot, $10 for a 60-second spot, and $15 for any video ad for a whole season. Any ad is free for the playoffs. All money is reinvested into the SFL, and we guarantee you your ad will run at least once a week. Support us by supporting you. Email simulationfl@gmail.com for more information. SFL, rise as one. Louisville 20, Houston 14. Wolfpack get the ball to start the 4th quarter. We'll be back to Louisville, Kentucky after this quick break. Gone to the fourth quarter from Louisville Teal Conference Championship. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. The winner will take on the Queen City Corsairs, who won earlier today in the SFL Championship game, Saturday, 5 Central, 6 Eastern, right here on the SFL Network on Twitch. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Wolfpack protecting a 6-point lead. Season 6 has just 5 quarters left in it. Funk back to pass, swings it outside. That pass is caught. What a play on the outside for a first down and more to the 47-yard line. That's Overstreet, and 259 yards now for Skeletor P. Funk on the evening for a Wolfpack first down. A wobbly pass. Aaron Arrington was trying to go for the hat trick. And Overstreet wins the battle. What a play. Majesty eventually on the tackle. 1st and 10 of the 47. Louisville in the blue helmets, gray jerseys and pants, blue socks, blue numbers. Houston in the black helmets, white jerseys, white pants, blue numbers, blue and silver trim. Handoff to Overstreet, picks up 1. Second 9 to 49, Sapp on the stop for Houston. Hyenas trying to pull the upset. Queen City, the 3rd best team in the regular season of the Gray Conference, advanced. And the number 2 from the Teal Conference figure out a way to advance. Overstreet on the counter left. Hamilton on the tackle will set up a 3rd down and 5. Now into Houston territory, pickup of 3. JoJo Jensen, happy to have you along. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Simulation FL, Simulation Football League. You can be a player, coach, or owner and fulfill your football destiny as you start with a player in a rookie draft and getting on a team. It's an immersive feeling as that pass is incomplete. Majesty knocks it away. 4th down, Louisville. Big play there from DJ Majesty and the rest of the Hyena defense. And Houston's D steps up once again. Looking for Burnett over the middle, but Hamilton and Majesty all over it. We've seen some great linebacking play from DJ McCoo and Aquantis Shine back in the first game of the doubleheader against Queen City. And we've seen some great stuff out of DJ Majesty and Alonzo Hamilton tonight. Punt is away, trying to pin Houston deep. From the 13-yard line, Bergen's on the return up to the 18. First down for the Hyenas. Will this be the drive that they break through? Houston has trailed the whole game. 3 receivers, back to pass. Flip outside to Darnell Black. Black spins off the tackle and keeps the feet moving forward. 8-yard pickup to the 26. Sanders is just his 2nd tackle on the evening to go along with 2 passes defended. A 2nd and short is always a good place to start on a drive under 9 minutes to go.
2nd and 1 from 26 yards.
And off the Black, that is first down. You know, team paternity, Louisville could send you an email, or he could just private message you on Slack. See what I did there? 1st and 10 at the 28.
First and 10.
Black moves the chains off of the first 2 plays of the drive for the Hyenas. 3 receivers tight on the far right side. Handoff goes to Black, and Black is smothered in the backfield. 2-yard loss. Brings up 2nd down and 12. 8 minutes and counting to go. And if you've missed any of the SFL playoff action, in the first round, Houston beat Tallahassee 42-36 in overtime. Baltimore beat Minneapolis 26-20 in overtime. Queen City beat Sioux Falls 30-28. Louisville beat Houston 34-30. That pass is caught. What a throw from Coleman to DR Sim for the first down of the 40. Then earlier today, Queen City beat Baltimore 20-17. All 5 of our first playoff games of season 6 have ended 6 points or less, and it's a 6-point game right now. Sim is to the bottom of the screen, 1st and 10 of the 40. Coleman back to pass. Sim running across the field. He's got the catch for a 6-yard gain. Drag all the way across. 4 catches on 8 targets now for DR Sim on the night. Down to 7 minutes to go, and Houston on the move at the 46.
2nd and 4.
Shotgun set for Coleman. Sanders on Sim, far side of the football, handoff Black, and Black is spun down. 1-yard pickup, 3rd and short. Six and a half to play. Teal Conference Championship game. Shout out to Flava 2K's dad. Get hooked. 3rd down and 3. And play action from Coleman. And Coleman fires it short. Nobody was looking for the football. Golly. So Houston's drive stalls. That was a pretty creative play call. Haven't run play action all game long. And may have been open if someone was looking for the ball. So Houston will punt it away. They're still down 6 and needs the defense to step up once again from the 15-yard line. Burnett on the return to 16. 6:07 to go. What a day of SFL action. 6th straight game of over 30 viewers. We had over 30 viewers for every night of week 1 as well. Packed this place Saturday night. Tell all your friends. It'll no doubt be the best game of the year. And it's our showcase game here at the SFL. Funk is out of the gun to start the drive. 1st down. Flip outside, incomplete. Play lock is out of bounds. So 2nd down and 10 of the 16. Both offenses have slowed, particularly Louisville's, who look to be exposing Houston in the passing attack everywhere except on Aaron Arrington. But things have slowed down everywhere for the Wolfpack offensively. Split backs for Funk. He'll hand it off to Overstreet. Overstreet breaks off the tackle, still on his feet, but look at Hamilton and Majesty. They just fly around the football. Adam Haynes actually credited for the tackle, his 3rd. Sets up a 3rd down and 7. A lot of nervous fans here as the clock just continues to tick. 4 receivers, 3 to the left side. Back to pass, Funk. And Funk flips it outside, incomplete. A 3rd down stop pass intended for Andrew, and Aaron Payne was all over that. A 4th down, and Louisville has to punt it away again. More terrific defense by the Hyenas.
Back to punt. Number 88 is D2C.
Oh yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
Wolfpack kick it away. 5:20 to go from the 40. Bergens up to the 42. Nice punt there. 4.3 hang time.
Ball is spotted at the 43-yard line. First and 10 from 43 yards.
1st down and 10 at the 42. It's not an ad, it's our way of life, Lou. 5:19 to go in the ball game. Hand off to Black, and Black is put down up the middle. Rick O'Reilly with the vicious stop, a 3-yard loss. Nobody blocked him, and how do you not block that guy?
2nd and 13 from 40 yards.
2nd down and 13. Back to pass, Coleman. Coleman steps up in the pocket, he's in trouble, and is sacked for a 6-yard loss. Third down and 19, H.J. Latshaw this time with the INT. Or with the with the sack. Sorry, it's been a long night. Latshaw with the big play. Now it's 3rd and long, 4.5 to go. Both defenses have been exceptional tonight. 4 receivers. Coleman desperate on 3rd and 19. Back to pass. He's taken down at the 26 with authority. 4th and long, and Houston will have to punt it away. Back-to-back sacks for Louisville. A vicious hit on Courtney Coleman. A monster play. The punt is nearly blocked. But a swing in field position. Oh, Burnett gets his head taken off. With no regard for human life, Louisville and Houston exchanging punches until the end.
First and 10 from 38 yards.
3:51 to go. Louisville still protecting a 6-point advantage. And the handoff will go to Overstreet. Overstreet hits the hole and picks up 6. That was about the only place he could have run. And quietly, Overstreet now 109 yards on 28 carries. Nothing flashy, but he's been the bell cow tonight. 2nd and 4.
2nd and 3. Ball at the 44-yard.
3:25 now to go. Houston needs a stop. Tight set, Funk winding some clock. Hand off Overstreet. Payne comes in to try to stop. Oh, that's a horrible spot. Unless his knee was down, that was easily a 1st down for Overstreet. And if I'm Louisville, I'm up by 6, and I'm spending a timeout on that. Wow, they're not even going to challenge. That is a horrible spot by the officials. 3rd down and short now. Could that lack of challenge come back to haunt him? Overstreet takes the carry, got the 1st down. And Louisville's wasting a lot of clock here. They have just pounded Houston into potentially being eliminated. They do have to snap it one more time before the 2-minute warning. 18 on the play clock. They hand it off Overstreet, and he got a yard up to midfield, maybe about 1.5 yards. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Houston has all 3 timeouts. They have got to get a stop in these next couple of plays, or Louisville will join Queen City in the championship game. This is the Teal Conference Championship on the SFL Network. Once again, we're at the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter, and we're at a 1-score game in the SFL playoffs. 2nd down and 9 at the 50. 2 in the backfield, Funk back to pass. Funk will flip it outside. Overstreet on the catch, and a great open field tackle by Payne, but he did not force Overstreet out of bounds, so Houston has to burn a timeout. Boy, if the Hyenas would have forced him out, that would have totally changed the way to play this 3rd down. Houston needs to sell out. They can't allow Louisville to move the chains. 3rd down and 6 for Louisville. Will Coleman get one last opportunity? Funk will hand it off Overstreet, and Overstreet is wrapped up after a gain of just 1. Blackwell on the tackle. Houston will have one timeout to try to win it.
Number 26, credited with the tackle.
More tremendous defense in back-to-back conference championship games.
Let's go. Selected the punt. Number 88, D3C.
These 4 owners today came to play. Low snap, kick is away, nearly blocked. Oh, they almost had it. Inside the 10, and the punt will go into the end zone. Shockscape halftime entertainment. We're actually announcing the new ownership group of the San Francisco Bulldogs franchise. And they'll have a new identity, a new city, all that good stuff. So we'll be having that at the half. That's correct, Art Destro, MD. So either one of these teams. Coleman back to pass. 1st down and 10. The pass is off the hands of the intended receiver and nearly intercepted. Houston is 7-5. Queen City is 7-5. If Houston comes back to win, it goes to point differential, and I believe Queen City holds that tiebreaker. Not sure.
Showtime.
1:38 to go in the 4th. One timeout for Houston. It's a 2nd down and 10 following the drop on the previous play. Houston threw a touchdown in the last 2 minutes to force OT last week. Can they do it again here to win? Coleman back to pass, deep shot down the field. It's caught at the 42-yard line, a pickup of 22 yards. And Houston surprisingly burns their last time out. Josh Fed with the catch, and now the 2-minute offense will be a test for Houston. They are out of timeouts. Really surprised they took it that soon. Houston is out of timeouts. A touchdown plus the ever-important extra point will win the ball game, potentially. 4 receivers, Coleman back to pass. Coleman fires short, that pass is caught. Oh, and Bergens is going the wrong way. 2nd and 11. Can't make mistakes like this in the last 2 minutes. Back to pass. Coleman's in trouble. Hit as he threw. The pass is caught. 4-yard gain. Rick O'Reilly nearly had another sack. It's just a 3-2 defense. 3rd down and 7. Coleman back to pass. Louisville pinning their ears back. Hit as he threw again. It is 4th down and 3. Louisville is bringing the pressure right now. Coleman's got to get it away quick on 4th down. This is the ball game for Houston. 4 wide receivers. Coleman's out of the gun. Back to pass. Coleman, deep shot down the field. It's caught inside the 30, down to the 23. 4th down madness. That was Josh Fed. And quickly, Coleman will get up to the line and spike the football at 27 seconds to go. On 4th down, an absolute fantastic pass from Coleman to Fed. Second and 10 at the 23. Winner faces Queen City in the SFL title game on Saturday. 4 receivers, 3 to the left. Coleman's out of the shotgun. 5 tight on the line. 4-man rush. Coleman, deep shot, end zone. It is incomplete. He overthrew an open DR Sim. He was open. Had a step on Lucius Sanders. And he overshot him. That was it. That was the play right there. 3rd down and 10. If you don't get a first down but complete a pass, you can't spike it. Coleman to throw. Coleman's pass over the middle is incomplete. It's 4th down again. Russell knocks it away, but the interception would have won it. Oh my goodness, right in his hands. That would have sealed the deal. Wow. And if Louisville loses this game, they're going to look back on that play and think about that for a long time. 4th and 10 at the 23. They need the 13.5 for a first down. 4 receivers, 3 to the right for Coleman. Back to pass, Coleman. Coleman will fire. Caught at the 6. They have to hurry. Down to 12 seconds. They have to get the spike. 9, 8. Coleman has to rush to the line. 6. Down to 5. They spike it with 5 seconds. Unbelievable, Courtney Coleman. They do it again. It's 2nd and goal, and this is the ball game. One last play from 6 yards away for Houston. No timeouts. Winner goes to the title game. Coleman is under center. He will throw. And Coleman avoids a sack. Throws it. Caught. Got it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. DR Sim. He avoided a sack. The greatest play I've ever seen. The greatest play I've ever seen. And an extra point can win the game with no time left. Oh, mama. Help me now. The greatest play I've ever seen. And an extra point. Good. Houston to the title game. Oh, it's unbelievable. Help me now.
That's the end of the game.
Extra point. Good. Houston. 21-20. We'll send it to the highlights. Oh. Oh. Can anyone tell I'm exhausted? Oh man, if you're not a part of the SFL, we pour our heart and soul into this thing, man. Oh. The Houston Hyenas. Oh, we didn't even get to see. Oh my goodness. With one of the greatest game-winning throws I've ever seen. Darnell Black is the player of the game. And we need to take a moment. We'll preview the championship game matchup. One of the greatest game-winning throws I've ever seen. Stay tuned. This is the SFL Network. The player of the game. And we need to take a moment. We'll preview the championship game matchup. One of the greatest game-winning throws I've ever seen. Stay tuned. This is the SFL Network. The player of the game.